Hi folks, welcome back to the shop. Today we're talking about this Milwaukee 120 piece impact drill and drive set. Part number is 48325155. You can see here it's designed for Packout, and we'll show that. You can see it comes in two cases in this blister pack here. Low profile cases, quick look at the back. You can freeze frame that and check out the different bits you have. You can see here the bit holder is made in Taiwan and the other components are made in China and Vietnam. Let's take a look at these bit sets here. You can see they're all in here organized. They've got labels on them, laser etched. Okay, we got a lot of Phillips bits here, some square or Robertson bits here. Down here they got quite a bit of Torx, a lot of redundant bits as well. Here's some more square bits as well. You have some drill bits here, and this is a drill driver. It's also will magnetize your bits. I'll show that in a little bit. A lot of flat bits here, and then you got more Torx down here at the bottom. Come over here, it's more of the same, right? Phillips bits, some square or Robertson bits here, more Torx. There's no shortage of Torx. You'll see there's a lot of redundancy here, right? Bunch of T15 bits, and then T20 is on this row and then goes down to the next row. Several T25s, more T25s up here. And what's interesting is it has one T50 bit, and that could help you. I know I've had to go out and buy this bit before when it's needed. So it's something that it's nice to have in this set. It could save you from buying a set of Torx bits for your ratchet. Now, you'll also notice that Milwaukee has changed the way this case is designed. They have these bit holders in here, but they've changed the actual holders themselves, and they're designed to where you can more easily get the bits out. Just pull the bit forward and pull up on it, and you have it out. Same way putting it back. You kind of just drop the bit in here a little bit on an angle, and then you just tip it back up. Put the bit back in there. And you can see how that differs from this old Milwaukee case I have here. This guy, you flip it open, you'll notice that it's not designed for Packout. The old case has this opening here in the center and a whole different setup here for taking bits out. For example, if I want to take out one of these bits down here, I pull this forward, stand them up on end, and then I can pull the bit out. But you can see it's really hard to get the bits out of here, but that's how they used to have it. The old bit holders just had a square here that you put the bit in, so it was much harder to get the bits in and out of. You really kind of had to fight them, and then you tip the bits back down. One thing I like about these older cases is you could close the case and it would self-latch. Really like that about this, the latches on here. I mean, you could still have to push them down and click them, but they self-latch. Let's look at how the new case compares with the old case. You can see they have a different shape here, not the same width, and that's so that these bits are designed to fit in a Packout. So you can just drop it here. I've got this low profile Packout case here, and you can see I can just drop them right in here, and they fit. That's the idea. A couple small parts back here. I've got a Milwaukee 13-piece bit set here. Same kind of design on this case as these, but it's just smaller. Now this case, I think that was designed to have the lid closed when you put it in the Packout. Store it there in the back. You can shut it. Now you see when I close this, they're not pressed down in here. So the bit holders can move around a little bit in here, unlike the small parts containers. And as part of being compatible with Packout, these bit containers can be oriented either way. Now, as I've mentioned, this is a bit magnetizer. You can take out this bit holder, take out any bit here. I'm going to take out this number 2 Phillips. Take the bit, pop in the bit holder, and you'll see that it makes the bit magnetic. Now, it does actually hold the bits with a C-ring or a C-clip in here. That's how it retains the bits in the bit holder. Now, when you want to put these bits back, you kind of go towards the bottom of the bit holder, and you want to turn them in there just right to where they fall in. And they shouldn't have to force them in. When you're trying to go down to the bottom of the bit holder here with the base of this, you should be able to put it right down in there, turn it, it'll fall in, and then you just tip it back, and it's back in the case. These cases have a little bit different latch. You can see when you shut the case, you flip it around, clicks down. In fact, I think it seems a little bit lighter than the old case, right? This old case had, I think, a heavier latch on it. Really, feels heavier. Lighter latch, pops off. And as I mentioned earlier, it's got the hinge straight through where they don't open up a gap there. They're not the same width. Now you'll notice the new bit holders don't have the corner 20 threaded hold like the old bit holders did. You can also see with these cutouts in the bottom, these cases are designed to be stackable. I could take these two, put them on top of each other. They're keyed. So you could stack these together and put them in sideways, you name it, fit them in a box better if you want to put them in like the compact toolbox or something like that. And that's one of the things they designed with this old case is that you could flip any of these bit rails up and then you could take them out. So I could take out a bit rail here and I could use it separately or move it around in the case or modular so they can be moved all around. One thing I want to show though is that it's different now. To make this case work in Packout, you can see as I put the old bit rails in this Milwaukee, you can see they're actually wider, so the old bit rail does not fit in the new case. But the new case has the same design. It's a little bit harder because the bits aren't so fixed in there. But you can see these bits can be stood up as well, just like the old bits. Or the holder can be turned down or removed. You know, you just pry it out a little bit. You can take this out and move this wherever you want. So this is completely modular in terms of how you want to set up this bit holder. And we just get it lined up, push it right back down in there. It snaps right back in. You can take your bit rails out, take it out and just run this bit rail. Take your bit rail and put it back in the case and just run this case. Close the case, off you go. Or you can take the case, open it up, drop it in your Packout, configure these however you want, and off you go. Now you've got everything in one place. Mix and match it with other bit cases, get everything with you. So you've got 3 options there on how you want to take and store your bits. So you can customize and set this up however you want in terms of how you want these bit rails to be set up. I do like this dual layer they have here where they put these nice 2-inch bits here in the back with the 1-inch up front. I think it's a good access, and of course they leave space up top so you can get your finger in there and pull the bits out. You don't want these things right on top of each other. Same thing here, you have these nice basic assortment of drill bits here, and then you have another layer here with bits at the bottom. And these bits the drill bits are nice because you can just pull them forward, pop them out, and those are great because of course like all these bits they just fit directly into your impact. And of course they'll work on your drill as well. Now I purchased these bit sets because right now they're half price. I got them through Home Depot. They run typically about $50. I got them for $25. And they also offer these bits sometimes as a free item when you buy another Milwaukee product. That's the great thing about these bits and this bit set is you can also put them in a driver. I got this ratchet incline driver here that you can pop them in, right? Drive the bit by hand, or you can take it out, pull out your bit holder, put your bit holder in here, grab your impact, put it in there, away you go. So you have options with this set to run these bits however you want. Very modular set, that's what I like about it. And I think, you know, this is what most tool companies need to be working towards, right? Milwaukee is, and other companies are as well, is making more of a process, making everything work together, because everything that you're doing, whether it's DIY or in the trades, is process driven, right? And if they can make a process or engineer into your process, your workflow, a better way of working, a faster, more efficient way of working, and help you reduce hassles and help you make less mistakes, you know, that's a good way to go. It's going to make you better at what you're doing. Let me know what you think in the comments of these bit holders. Do you already have them? You think about buying some? I'm sure it's redundant, but like I said, you could take out the extra bits and set it up however you would like. So they give you a very modular solution and options here for these tools. So with that said, I'll see you in the next video.